You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 3. Chew! Yes, hello everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman of YPG and the Premier Boy Podcast. Welcome to a new episode of Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast. Hope all is well. And you already know this is another installment of Date Night Talk. This is the fifth installment. And of course, we got a special guest. She is a good friend from junior high school. And she wanted to get on the show. I'm like, all right, I got you. You want to get in the hot seat? That's up to you. I got you. So we got her in the hot seat. We're going to talk to her about her love life, stuff like that. And y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back.
Hey, this is your girl Vanna B, and you're kicking it and listening to my boy on Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at the time, I will begin having the gym fact quote of the day. And today's quote of the day is, "You're somebody's blessing." And what I mean by that is, you could go through so many bad times in your life when it comes to relationship or anything, and you can have that one person who come to your life and change everything. And you just never know. But just know that person's real, and that's your blessing in disguise. And that today, Mr. Gym fact quote of the day. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Up Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Ridey Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheer!
Hey, this is Niah Rumay, and you are listening to Mr. Gentleman's Lifestyle Podcast.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at this time, I got my special guest. This is another episode of the Date Night Talk series, and I got a special guest. She is a longtime friend. We knew each other for a very long time. We're gonna let her explain it, but I know she recently hit me up and she said she liked the show. She wanna be on the Date Night Talk. I'm like, oh, okay. So she wanna be in the hot seat. So we got her in the hot seat. we got Niah. Niah, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you? It's been a long time.
yes. It had been a very long time. And yes, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Yes, anytime. So before we get to the main topic, we're gonna ask you some simple questions. So let my listeners know where you're from.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, Crown Heights, aka where the Labor Day parades be. Whoop whoop.
You already know it. Crown Heights is the building. Crown Heights is the building.
Most definitely.
I'm from Crown Heights as well. So yeah.
See, you be knowing.
so if you remember, how did we meet? I know it's been a very long time.
Yes, it has been a very long time. I would say we met back in IS 35 days. So I would say like mid 2000s, early mid 2000s. I'm just telling our age, right?
Yeah. We went to junior high school together. In case y'all wonder what IS 35 means. So yeah. So how would you describe yourself as a person?
For me, I'm a sassy sweetheart, meaning I have my shy side where, I'm quiet, I'm very observant, but then I have that sassiness. I'm a true Aquarius, so if anyone knows an Aquarius, you already know.
Nice. So what do you do?
Well, I work at an emergency domestic violence shelter, helping women and children during their transitional stages while overcoming traumatic experiences and providing resources. So more so, I'm in a social services field, and I really, really enjoy what I do.
Oh wow, nice, big things. So what is your favorite type of food?
Child, please. I've been cooking all during this pandemic, feeling like I'm on a Food Network, but I really enjoy seafood and soul food. I really don't have anything in particular, but those two, like if I can choose between a baked macaroni and cheese and yams or some crab legs and some mussels, I'll go with that.
Okay, nice. And what do you do at your own time?
Well, I love to cook because I'm a foodie. I love to write, and I love spending time with my family and close friends.
Okay, nice. And what's your favorite type of music?
90s R&B. If 90s R&B was a person, that would definitely be me. With the whole Tevin Campbell, SWV, I love the vibes.
Now, you already know old school music is like the best type of music. You already know. Okay. Now it's time to get in the hot seat. Time to get to the Date Night Talk series. The main topics, the relationship question. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. So how do you feel about dating in this generation?
Well, dating in this generation is hard because you want to make sure the person's intentions are good first and foremost. You have people living double lives, whereas they want to have their cake and eat it too. I feel like this generation doesn't necessarily value the core goals of what a relationship should be. Everyone seems to come off of clout, like, oh, okay, if this person have a lot of followers, or if he's giving me a Birkin and this and that, it's like I want to go with the livest dude without understanding that you can lose it all in one day. Would you want to be with that person, or are you doing that just for the hype of that person?
Deep. So what is your relationship status, and how long you been single, or how long you been taken?
Ooh, I'm an old lady. I've been single for some time now, a few years, but recently I just started putting myself out there on the dating scene. I'm a little scared because there's a lot of crazies out there, but I'm just kind of just taking it one step at a time and just trying to have fun for the most part. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah, like I said, dating in this generation is very hard these days.
Yes.
But how do you how do you feel about dating / relationship change around the pandemic? Or did you feel that changed around the pandemic? I should say.
I feel like if I was in a relationship during the height of the pandemic, like you really have to like kind of be creative because it's the same thing over and over day by day. And if you're around someone every day, they can annoy you. I mean, I personally don't like cleanliness, so I don't know if other people that's in a relationship want to be around someone 24 hours. So I just feel like you have to kind of put your best creative juices out there and kind of jazzing it up so that way you could keep the spark going.
Yes, definitely. I agree. I mean, for me, cleanness, I'm not too big on it. I need my space sometimes, but yeah.
What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Okay. Taurus.
Yeah.
Y'all cool people. Y'all cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So when it comes to guys, do you have a certain type?
I feel like the older I get, the more it's more so I'm more mentally attracted to a person, far as like I don't really care about the outside look. Yeah, they'll look good for the eye, but if I have to be with someone and actually live with them and just a one-on-one, I just want to make sure that person has values and, family first and treat others with respect. So I'm not really into the whole physical aspects. It's more so what you have in your head.
Okay, nice. Now, yeah, we need somebody that need that old school, give you that old school type of feeling. So yeah,
I want that. Like, I feel like that's what we are missing in this generation. I know, certain things that weren't accepted back in the day, it seems like they're kind of saying, oh, okay, it's cool to be this person. I'm not knocking anyone. You get it how you live. But I just feel like certain things, far as like a guy, treating a woman as his queen, we need that because, some men, they want us to give them king behavior. But if they have a childish mind, how can I treat you as if a king if you're not even mentally prepared to fill in those shoes?
Yes, agree. Fellas, we got to step it up, y'all. We got to step it up.
Yes.
So in a relationship, does age matter?
Age, I would say, the youngest I would date, being that I'm 32. Ooh, I'm just telling the age. But the youngest I would date, I would say would be 26. And the oldest, I would give it 42, 10 years my senior.
Okay, that's not bad.
But what I will say is, though, what I notice is it's not about your age or anything, because you can have somebody that's in their 20s that have a more mature mentality than someone that's in their 40s or 50s, believe it or not. So it's just more so about how you vibe with a person and how, you're willing to like just kind of build, because I think that's the most important thing being in a relationship is just learning how to build.
Yes, definitely agree. So let's get a little deep right now. So what are your definition of love, and have you ever been in love?
Okay, so my definition of love is being able to look past a person's flaws, help them during their times of need with nothing to gain. And I kind of put that out there with nothing to gain because normally when people do things, it's like, oh yeah, I did this, so it's a tick for tax. So if you're just doing it just because that's just something that you want to do for that person to help them elevate the next level of their life with nothing in return, I feel like that's love. And I have been in love a few times, 3 or maybe 4. So, I'm a hopeless romantic.
You're not the only one. Trust me, I'm a hopeless romantic too. So you're definitely not the only one. So I understand how you feel. All right, so give us a good dating experience that you had, and give us your worst dating experience that you had.
Okay, so do you want me to start off with the good or the worst?
Up to you.
Okay. All right, I'll start off with the good. Okay, so boom. Look at me, I'm so Brooklyn with the boom. So I was overwhelmed with balancing motherhood and work, that I expressed to the person that I was dating, how hectic everything is going. My son, he's in the 5th grade, so it's more so just trying to make sure he's doing good in his studies, as well as making sure I'm putting 100% into, my clients. So I was just feeling overwhelmed with everything that's coming up, and I mentioned it. And one thing about me, if I'm in a relationship or dating someone, communication and just kind of knowing the small little details, like it's the little things with me. I'm not a materialistic female. So it's more so like if a person listens and actually reacts, I felt like that was so beautiful. So to make a long story short, the person listened and he just set up like a nice little date for us, whereas I can just kind of, relax and kind of just be me, be in the zone and just forget about work and just kind of focus on a moment rather than focusing on what's up next. And I just felt like that was just so nice. My words, child. Remember back in the days when we used to do the chat line?
Yeah.
You remember those days, right?
Yeah, I do.
I was like a huge, Dipset fan. And it was like this rapper named J.R. Writer. So I'm being young, like, oh, anybody look like J.R. Writer? Hit me up, or whatever the chat line things used to be. Long story short, the guy said that he looked like J.R. Writer. So he lived out in Queens. So I met up with him by Madison Square Garden. While waiting for him, it was like a homeless guy there dancing and everything. And I was like, oh, okay. And it was this guy around my age laughing. Anyway, homeboy came out of that train station and he was furious. So back in the day, it used to be like a Daffy's like on 34th Street. You remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. So it was a Daffy. So he walking real fast, and you know how crowded it is over there on 34th.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can you wait up? He was like, he turned around. He said, if you want to be with him, be with him. I'm like, what? He like, I saw how you looked at the guy. I said, we were laughing at the homeless man dancing. And he was like, no, you think you funny. You think you funny. Mind you, this is the first day. First and last. First and last, child. First and last. So it was just like, it was so crazy. And it was just like, oh my God, like it's really crazies out in the world. And it was just, enough was enough. I was just like, done with the chat line thing. I tried it once. That was good.
Wow, that was crazy. Wow.
Real crazy. I was like, oh no. I was like 18. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm done.
Oh wow. So what is some ways to win you over, and what is some ways to turn you off?
Ways to win me over is just being just being yourself. Just being yourself. I got a little tongue tied, but just being yourself. I'm like I mentioned before, I'm not into like the whole materialistic things. It's more so how you are as a person, because you can strip everything away, but I have to deal with that person. Am I willing to deal with that person, or am I willing to deal with the facade that person is trying to keep up? Because come on, just be yourself. Whereas I can vibe. I feel like the best thing and one of the most important things in a relationship is building a friendship first, because I have to actually like you. Like I can't just be with you just because, okay, I don't want to be single in my 30s. I have to actually like you, and we have to, build some type of bond and willing to compromise for each other. I feel like that's a goal of mine. Something that turns me off though, oh my God. I don't like the flashiness. I don't like guys that brag about what they have, because to me, I feel like that's an insecurity. Like if you have to keep on bragging about what you have, I was always told if a man has to brag about what he has, he really doesn't have it, because a man that has it, he doesn't have to brag. You already see it in the way he walk, the way he talk, the way he move. And a lot of females, they have to really understand that, like, you don't want to go for the loudest person in the room. You want to go for the person that's all the way in the corner, not paying anyone no mind. That's the one that's like, okay, what's up with him?
Nice. That is definitely true. That is definitely true, though.
Mhm.
So, so have you ever been ghosted by someone, or have you ever been done the ghost by to
Ooh,
someone?
I think my karma from when I ghosted a person way back in the day, it was just doing too much. So I've been ghosted before. I actually been ghosted by like my ex-boyfriend, whereas like I was in a situation where, I was just trying to do everything to prove that I was number one. And I felt like he used to be like, all right, come this place. And then at the last minute, he won't answer his calls.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm getting nervous, like, oh my God, what's going on? And he's not answering. And then at the end of the night, he'll give me like some bullshit ass excuse. And I'm like, come on, are you serious? But I ghosted someone. And I feel pretty bad about it. I wish I can like see him to this day and kind of apologize, because that was really wrong on my behalf. It was this guy I was talking to. It was like a little puppy love type of thing. We were young, and this was like my freshman year of high school. And I met him at, Broward Park Broward Park in Crown Heights.
Oh yeah, right by there.
Right? I met him over there. He was playing ball, and I was like, oh, okay, it's cute. And, we hit it off, and it was just a puppy love thing, whereas he wanted to take me out, and I got nervous at the last minute. And that's when we used to have the house phones. I don't even think I had a cell phone at that time. And he kept calling the house phone, and I had caller ID, and I was just like not answering it. He kept calling and calling because we were supposed to go out to the movies. And I don't know why I froze up, but I was like, I'm not answering. And then I never apologized to him. So I'm like, oh my God, he's probably treating girls wrong just because of me. So I kind of feel bad, and I really, really wish I could apologize to him, because my karma done hit me with that. So.
Well, you ain't know, we all make mistakes, and
that's life.
It's life, yeah, it's life. So, what would be your definition of a relationship goal?
My definition of a relationship goal: someone who I can depend on and talk to no matter what the situation is. Whereas I can just be completely Niah, just me, and just vent if I need to without no judgment, and just someone like a best friend, a part of, a husband. I think that's the ultimate goal.
Okay, nice. That is a good goal. That is definitely a good goal. You definitely deserve that.
Thank you.
So what do you feel is very important in a relationship? And do you feel sex is important?
I feel like what's important in a relationship, you have to have respect for that person as far as an individual. You don't want to feel as if that person is your possession of, okay, this is my trophy, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to dress up nice, and I'm going to do this. You have to respect the person as a person, because before she entered that relationship, or before he entered the relationship, he was his own person. So you have to let them be able to hang out with their family or friends, whereas they can come back and they can just miss you. Like sometimes, like, it's important in a relationship to have your own life. And I don't stress this. I cannot stress this more than enough, because it's sometimes you have friends that they'll ghost you because they're in a relationship, and then when that relationship doesn't work, it's like, hey girl. Yeah. And it's like, how are we friends if you only accessible to me if you're not in a relationship? Like, to me, that's corny. So I just always try to make sure if I'm in a relationship, I don't lose who I am as an individual. I feel like that's very important. And hell yeah, sex is important. If I'm in a relationship, I want it like 4 times a week. 4 times, or shoot, even more, depending on how hectic the week is. So I feel like that's very important.
Yeah,
gotta spice it up.
Yep, true. You're right. We definitely gotta spice it up. You definitely gotta spice it up. All right. So, do you feel this generation do believe in marriage?
Yes, I do believe in marriage. But you know what's so crazy? I grew up. My parents, they've been married young. They've been married 19 and 20, and I kind of grew up seeing the downside of a marriage. So it was more so like, okay, if I ever get married, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. So yes, I do believe in marriage. I feel like marriage is a beautiful thing. I feel like as you get older, you shouldn't want to be by yourself. But at the same time, I want to be married to someone that I'm deep in love with, and not only for just financial stability.
Yes, agree. I feel you on that one. I believe in marriage too, so I feel you on that one. So if you have any advice for anybody who believe in love, what would you tell that person?
I would say never disregard the red flags. I feel like sometimes as females, we don't give ourselves enough time to like actually just date and just see what's for us and what's not for us. I feel like we'll meet one person and be like, oh, he's cute and everything. And then it'll be a whole bunch of red flags. And it's like, oh, I could change him. And those same red flags is the demise of that relationship. So I just feel like you should just date unapologetically. Like, you don't have to necessarily tell a person that you're dating other people until I feel like I get into an intimate level where it's like, okay, I'm gonna let you know if we sharing energies, which I personally, I can't deal with more than one person at a time. Scary out here, and so it's just more so just looking for that friend first. Can I be friends with you before I can be your girlfriend? I feel like that's very important. I don't want to lay down with someone that I can't stand only because he bought me a Birkin. Everyone's talking about this Birkin, so I'm like, come on. No, you're not doing that.
I feel you. And I agree. I can't date multiple people. I agree with you on that. That's just a headache. That is definitely a headache.
But you know what's so crazy though? Has this ever happened to you? Like, you be in a relationship, you be single, right? And it feel like nobody wants you. As soon as you get in a relationship, everybody trying to talk to you. It's like, oh my God, what's going on?
Yeah, like, definitely. Yeah,
do
definitely.
I have in a relationship on my forehead now? Because it's like, come on.
Yeah, it happened to me a few times. Yeah, that definitely happened to me. Yeah, a few times. I mean, it ain't happening now because I'm single, but watch if I'm talking to somebody serious or get in the actual relationship, that when everybody start coming out, no, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna kind of flip it on you.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is new. This never happened for me before.
I'm gonna flip it on you. It won't be me if I don't. How do you feel about this generation? As far as like, do you believe that they believe in marriage? Like, how do you feel? What's your perspective on everything?
I would have prepared for this. I mean, I know I believe in marriage, but this generation is kind of different. You know, they do. I feel like they do things to fast track. You know, and I feel like some of us good people out there who want the marriage that we want growing up.
Yeah.
So in a sort of, I think we do believe it. I think people do believe in it. It's just hard to find that right person to get married to. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So what's like a deal breaker for you, like far as like being in a relationship? Like, what's something that like, no, I don't think I can compromise this. What is something like, oh no,
I know for me, bad attitude.
Yes.
If she's not motivated, not only with herself but in the relationship itself.
Yes.
And bad energy.
Yes.
Bad energy as a whole.
That's so true. A lot of people have to understand energy is very, very important.
Yeah,
that's
very
so
important.
True. So true.
Yeah, it's very, very important. All right. So before you go, well, they for the question, by the way. They for the question.
No problem.
So before you go, I got a segment game to ask you called five dating spots. Well, I ask you a dating spot. If they're a dating spot, you say yes or no. Or if you have been in that dating spot before, give me a good experience or a bad experience. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready, I guess.
All right. So the first one is candlelight dinner.
Yes.
All right. The second one is BBQs.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I got a lot.
Actually, you know what's so crazy? The BBQs date was with the The chat line guy. That's what we want to call him. The chat line guy. We were supposed to go there. Oh my God.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. All right. Horse carriage ride.
No, but would love to.
All right. Dave and Buster's.
Of course. Can't play basketball for nothing, but hey, it is what it is.
True. And last one, gun range.
I mean, no, but that sounds fun.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that does sound fun. But, well, Niah, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
and it's been really fun. I think I might have to have you back.
Yes. You know, this is a warm up, but I definitely appreciate it, and it was definitely fun answering your questions. I really enjoyed that.
I think I might need you back to asking me some more questions as well. So we might
I can definitely do that.
So we might need a part two. We might need a part two of the Date Night Talk series with Niah. So we might need a part two of this one.
All right, I'm ready. Stay ready so I don't have to get ready.
All right, so we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Now, I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spin-off Series Thursdays. And Spin-off Series Thursday is the new home for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Spin-off Series. That brought to you shows like A Conversation About Music Podcast, The Old School Show, and Date Night Talk Podcast. And A Conversation About Music Podcast is a music spin-off series where we talk about anything music, from the current music scene and the old school music scene, where we interview many guests that's in the music industry and artists about their music journey. We have a segment game called The Face Off, which is a versus inspired game. And we have roundtable discussion about variety of music topics. And y'all can check out A Conversation About Music Podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Now, the Old School Show that featured myself and the star Roddy Rod is a show where we discuss anything old school, from music, TV shows, movies, and many more. We also bring in guests to join in on the old school conversation. Y'all can check out the Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. Every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And last but not least, we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B, where we talk about anything relationship related topics like love, dating, relationships, cheating, the good and the bad, and many more. And y'all can check out this spin-off series, Date Night Talk Podcast, every second and third Thursday at 12 p.m. So look out for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spin-off Series Thursday, A Conversation About Music Podcast every first Thursday. The Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursdays, and Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays. And y'all can check out Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays for the main series and every Thursday for spin-off series Thursdays. And thank y'all for checking out this commercial break. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. True. I just want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning into the episode. This is my special guest, Niah, for coming on the show. You know, it was good catching up to you. Keep doing your thing, girl. And you already know, you're an amazing person. You know that right person to come for you. And if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the Premier Boy Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, DJ Retro, and long live the Chief Mally Mal. Each and every Friday at 12 a.m., the Premier Boy Podcast. Y'all already know where I'm at every Sunday. Mr. Jimmy like the podcast every Sunday on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Arizona Music, and many more. You already know, every Sunday at 12 a.m., I'm here. If you want to be a guest on my show, actor, actress, entrepreneur, artist, lady, if you're single or taken and y'all want to be a part of the Date Night Talk series, starting in 2021, I will having the Date Night Talk podcast under the Mr. Jimmy like the podcast network. Ladies, y'all interested to see me a bio about yourself and everything that you do, to my email, Ken, YPG@gmail.com, or y'all can DM me, Ken_Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, KEN _Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. Once again, thank y'all for tuning into the new episode, and have a good night.
Hi, I'm Gia.
And I'm Layla, and we're from the podcast She Fucking Did That.
And you are listening to the great Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.